It's time to call out Rory Jennings for some crap that he was spouting on Friday on Talksport. Please leave your comments if any of you heard it. When obviously we've talked about it in a second. I think we'll make this a regular feature because there's a lot of bullshit that gets chatted
on Talksport, especially.
Well, yeah, everywhere. Probably people will be saying that's ours as well.
Yeah.
But I'd like people to comment and give us some, what you thought about it if you heard this. So here we go. So it was on Friday night. I was on my way back from watching my daughter play football, which they won 4-0 by the way, and she scored 2, so well done. And they're on Thank Football It's Friday with Ollie Klink and Rory Jennings. So they're chatting about at one point, are Liverpool in the title race?
Yeah.
Should they be being discussed as being title contenders?
Obviously, we should be.
I think so. And Ollie Klink agreed with that and was saying he felt that the Forest result was a blip, and that you look at the way we play, our attacking options, how we've started the season under the new manager, we've got to be in with, the conversation about a title tilt. We have to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, Rory Jennings pipes up at this point and says, nope, you can't call that a blip. And
what?
I didn't have a clue who this bloke was. So this is my negative ball knowledge coming in here, which you obviously filled me in that he's a Chelsea fan YouTuber.
Yeah. I've watched him a few times. I think he has some good opinions on some things, and then some things he says is a bit outrageous. So
yeah.
I think he'd agree.
This was a bit odd, yeah. So anyway, it's not necessarily it's an opinion, it's just the facts of it that maybe his maths don't really add up very well.
Yeah.
Because he's saying, if you want to win this league, the Premier League, and it is, Arsenal, City, and maybe Liverpool, he's saying, but doesn't think so, then you can only afford to drop points maybe 8 times throughout the season. Now that makes sense because you've got to get 90 to 93 points probably to
have
win the
be
league.
In any sort of a shout.
And that's even to be, at a lower level compared to the several seasons we battled a City for it. And,
1 point behind.
And didn't get it.
92, 97.
Yeah. So he's right on that level.
Yes,
yeah?
he is
Those
right.
level of points are correct.
That's correct, yes.
No,
these days,
maybe
especially.
not this season. I don't know.
Who knows?
Because again, with Rodri out and all that stuff, it may not be as hard. And I think, like they've said, with Klopp not being there, maybe City don't push themselves as hard and don't have to reach that level of points. But so he's then said, right, so you've got to drop. You can't afford to drop points more than 8 times. Okay, and he then says, and Liverpool have dropped points in the first 5 games. Okay.
So have Arsenal and so have City.
Well, so have Arsenal and City. So that his argument's kind of falling down already.
And we're top of the league already.
And we're top of the league already. And then when you actually work it out, over a 38-game season, dropping points no more than 8 times equates to less than 5 games that you're allowed to drop points in. Yeah. So, I mean, every 5 games or just under 5 games, you can drop points, is what he said.
Yeah.
We've dropped points in the first 5 games. So where's the logic in any of that?
Yes, there's no logic.
I'm sorry, Rory, but you didn't really think about it before you spoke. I don't know whether you did maths, but it's obviously not your strong point.
Oh my God.
Sorry. And maybe you should discuss it yourself and try and make a retraction about what you said and put it right. That Liverpool are in the title race.
Yeah.
We know they are. I think everybody does who's got any sort of clue about football.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Agreed. So there you go. Please leave your comments, as I said, because I think some of you may have heard it and were maybe a little bit wondering, like I was, what the hell is he talking about?
Maybe he just thought he could chat shit because no one was listening.
Well, that's probably it.
Anyway,
there we go. That's all I wanted to do. We'll make this a regular feature, like we said, because I think there's lots of stuff that we could probably call out as being a load of old crap. So, thanks very much. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.